This goes out to all the women in the world, especially her. You know it don't even matter your age, don't even matter your color. Yo, fellas, I ain't thinking about y'all. This is for everybody that like things. Just listen to what I'm saying and do it and take a chance. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put yours, then I put mine. Then we can dip down low and roll and grind. Just get on the floor like I said before. Y'all remember that down low? Just put a little dip with it. Now roll those hips with it. Pop it, push it, rock it, roll it. Can't control it, I come hold it. It's all in fun, so take a chance. Just get on the floor and do that dance, y'all. I know you like it, so don't try to fight it. Turn around, baby, let me see you from the back. Yeah, I like it like that. Get up now, roll those hips. Drop down, double up on those dips. Freak nasty, wanna see, can y'all do it right? I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put yours, then I put mine. Then we can dip down low and roll and grind. Back again with the second verse. It's all clean, so I'm not gonna curse. Drop your bass like a bad habit. Love all women, cause I gotta have it. Coming at y'all in stereo. I'm riding that thing like a rodeo. Hang on, baby, cause the ride is rough, and I got my girls in the front. Now and later, just bumping that rump. Raise it up, let me see that ground. Slap it, girl, make it jiggle around. Round and round that rump goes. Where it stop, yo, no one knows, yeah. Freak nasty, wanna see, can y'all do this right? I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put yours, then I put mine. Then we can dip down low and roll and grind.
Well, all right, y'all. If you ain't dipping, you must be tripping. If you ain't doing it down low, gots to go. To the people that moving slow, just dance slow. Yo, DJ, pump it up some more.
It's off to the show in a limo. Before the show, I gotta get that dough. Pay them girls what they worth. Slip that money under that skirt. Take it off, baby, let me see. You might get a little more lipsy. G-string, having oh so much fun. Playing this side between them buns. Shorty got it going on like Marvin. Teasing me and she know I'm starving. Lick you up, then lick you down. I ain't finished, girl, turn around. Lick you up and down your back, cause I'm that freak, I'm freaky like that. Freak nasty, wanna see, can y'all do this right? I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put yours, then I put mine. Then we can dip down low and roll and grind. I'm setting it off to another level. You digging freak nasty without a shovel? This is my world. I'm just a squirrel trying to get a nut. So what's up, yo DJ? When the party's getting slow, join this jam and watch that flow get taken over like a 94. When I had the whole world getting down low. New Orleans born, ATL living. Freak nasty is what I'm giving. My juice is sweet like Georgia peaches. Women suck it up like leeches. It feels so good, you must admit you like this. Yeah, y'all know the song. So come on, won't you sing it? I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your.
All right, chat. How's everybody doing tonight? Oh, late night stream. I was supposed to stream with Liam over on his channel. We were gonna make Wednesdays a regular thing on that, but he was busy with other stuff. I don't know if that's gonna be a regular thing. Liam's all over the place. He's got a lot going on. So then I just read my comics. I was like, fuck it. And, but I don't know. I feel like talking, man. There's shit to talk about. Shit going on in the world. Jolly Rancher Ninja Turtle says, skip my playlist again. Yes, I know you bought a playlist. We will get to it. We didn't do a playlist tonight. I did one song. I did the dip. That's it. I could have played one of your songs if you would have preferred that. But I figured you'd prefer your whole playlist played, which we will do next time I do a proper show. Probably Friday. Chat says it's super quiet. I don't know what to tell you, man. It's the mic. It's the mic, man. I can lean up to it if I must. I gotta hunch over like a fucking shrimp. Oh, man. Super low audio. It's maxed out. I don't know what to tell you. This is just what it is. It's too bad. Settings are maxed out. Let's see. But yeah, there's some stuff I want to talk about tonight. It's probably not going to be a long stream. Maybe 20 minutes. Maybe 30. I don't know. I say that, and sometimes I say that, and it's like 3 hours. I don't know. I doubt it, though. Probably not getting a lot of chat this time of night. So, a Troon went and shot up a bunch of kids. And so all the leftists are telling me I need to give up my guns because of that. Just as I get my job yet. I did. I'm not working tonight. I will usually not work Wednesdays at this schedule. I'm working a job where the schedule shifts a little bit, but I will almost always have Wednesdays off. Like 90% of the time. Which is nice, because it's free comic, or not free comic, I wish. It's New Comic Book Day Wednesday, so I would just rather be left alone on Wednesdays to read my comics most of the time anyways. I would rather not work on Wednesdays. That's generally not been something I could do at most jobs, because most jobs are just a rigid schedule. But I'm at a place where they work basically 7 days a week, and so people get different days off. And I just, in the interview, I was like, well, about Wednesday. This is again what happened. Well, what happened was some crazy tranny went and shot up some kids at a Catholic school. Chat says, I've never met a well-adjusted troon. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to paint a broad brush. Look, if you have gender dysphoria, is that what we call it now? That is by definition a mental illness. I don't think that's controversial. I don't think that's in dispute. I think the dispute between leftists and conservatives would be more how to treat it. But I don't think it's in dispute that it is a mental illness. I mean, to some extent. I mean, I have fucking ADHD. Technically, that's a mental illness. I mean, how far do you want to take that? So, yeah. But that said, I don't know. I'm not going to say all of them. Most. Most of them are fucked in the head. Okay, and you know why? Here. Look, I don't hate them. I really don't. I know most people do, when you get right down to it. Most people hate trannies. Most people are disgusted by them. I'm not trying to be mean when I say that. It's a fact, okay? It's a fact. Leftists don't even like them. They pretend to. It's a thing they use to beat normies and Christians over the head with, but they don't really give a fuck about them. So, you know, you're a kid, you're a teenager, you feel different, you feel off, you feel weird. They tell you you're in the wrong body because you're a fucking Nancy boy or you're a tomboy or whatever. And you go ahead and do that. And for the vast majority of people that transition, you look like a fucking monster. I'm sorry, you do. Some of y'all pull it off. Some of y'all look fucking passable. That's the exception. Most of the time, if you're a dude that transitions, best you can generally hope for is looking like an ugly chick. Really, really fat, morbidly obese people can pull it off. Because once you're like that, like Jim Sterling's a perfect example. Jim Sterling can pass as Stephanie Sterling. Because when you're that morbidly obese, you don't have any sexual dimorphism fucking features left in you. Okay? put a fucking wig on a 500-pound motherfucker and say it's a chick. And I mean, it's like trying to tell the sex of a bunny. You have to like roll it over and try and squeeze some fucking folds together to see if something pops out. So those people could usually pass. And a few others can occasionally pass if they put a tremendous amount of time and work and no small amount of money into it. The vast majority of people that go down that road, they don't end up looking like the opposite fucking sex. They look like a fucking monster that's disturbing to people. And that big shock doesn't improve their fucking lives. Right? Their situation doesn't put a lot of work, a lot of time, probably a lot of money into something that does not make the situation better. And you can imagine someone goes down that road might not be very fucking happy about their life or the world around them or themselves. And they might fucking lash out. To some extent, maybe they feel fucking betrayed by society. Society told them to do this. Whatever the fucking reason, a lot of them are just time bombs. Now, most of them don't lash out violently at other people. Thank God in heaven, I suppose. Most of them self-terminate. I think I could say on YouTube, you know, you got to dance around shit on YouTube because we're not allowed to have free speech anymore. By the way, conservatives, flag burning is free speech. I'm sorry to fucking tell you. It is. It's free speech. Porn is free speech, too. That's a different topic. But flag burning is free speech. This flag burning law is gay. It's gay. It's stupid. It's gay. Okay? Trust me, I have no interest in burning the flag that flies on the fucking moon. I don't know that I could bring myself to do it to prove a point. I am such a fucking defiant, don't tell me what to do, motherfucker, when it comes to politics, that there's a part of me that the moment you pass a law wants to do it, and I still don't think I could bring myself to do it. I don't have that gay, autistic fucking, you know, love for the flag of, you know, that conservatives do. But still, man, I see the stars and stripes. I'm like, fuck yeah, America rules. That flag's on the fucking moon. Ain't no other flag on the moon. Though it's been sun-bleached white now, so I guess it's technically a French flag. But it was an American flag, okay? We need to go put one up there that can not get bleached by the sun. I don't know if have scientists figure that out. But no, I gotta say self-terminate because we don't have fucking free speech anymore. So cool. Most of them self-terminate. They're time bombs. Most of them are time bombs. It's a shame. I don't fucking, you know. Chad says the moon is the OG 51st state. You're damn right. The moon belongs to us. This world belongs to us too, by the way. All you other countries exist in this world because we allow it. All right? The world is ours. Saw some Indian motherfucker on Twitter go like, America talks about heritage and they're less than 500 years old. Well, technically, the United States government is it isn't even 250 years old. But in that, oh, India is 5,000 years old. Cool. You had 5,000 years and you didn't get to the moon yet? What you been doing? We did it in less than 200. That's the other thing, too, by the way. You all enjoying the fucking... Every day is a new Indian fucking truck driver catastrophe. What's more dangerous? A fucking tranny full of MK Ultra programming with an Uzi? Or an Indian in a truck? I don't know. We should make a remake of, What was that movie where all the cars were possessed and the one truck had the Green Goblin face on it for some reason? I want to say Maximum Overdrive. We should make a remake of that movie, except instead of being possessed, they just all have Indian drivers. Excuse me, sir? Sir? I've seen videos the past couple days blow your fucking mind. We might watch some of them on here. I don't know. But, like, there's... You saw the one, we covered it, where he U-turns. A U-turn, sir. Cut that lady off and fucking 3 people dead. There's plenty others. My God, there's one where this guy's starting to blow down the highway the wrong fucking way. There's another where this guy... I can't even... I gotta play this one. Let's see if we... Hang on, chat. Hang on. Bear with me. Technical difficulties, I know. Let's see if we can find this one. I think the music in it is supposed to be there, but it's so on the nose, you'd be forgiven for thinking someone added it. Maybe they did. I can't confirm or deny. I can't fact check it. I'm not Snopes. There's this one video. This guy crashes. There's no obstacles. He's on a straightaway. There's just nothing hindering him. And he's still, as if he's doing it on purpose, just has an absolutely catastrophic fucking crash. Why are my messages not fucking coming up on Facebook? God damn. I'm trying to click it and it just won't fucking come up. I'm trying to find this link. You know, another thought occurred to me, and I was mentioning this to a buddy of mine. Maybe you all can ponder this too. I've watched some porn in my day. I've never seen an Indian male porn star. I don't believe I've seen one ever in any porn. I have seen a couple of females, small handful of females over the years. Never a dude. They're just that undesirable that porno thoughts can't even fake it. Brendan in the chat says, a truck driver friend of mine says that Indian drivers have to have their own mechanics because regular mechanics refuse to work on them due to the shit throughout the cab of their trucks. I mean, I can't confirm or deny that, but I'll buy it. Okay. This video is kind of small. We're going to zoom in. We're going to enhance. NCIS enhance. I really want you to see this. It's so insane. I couldn't fucking believe it. I know it's small in the center here. Bear with me. Chad says, looks like the Indians are in competition with the Asians to see who can be the worst drivers in the world. Indians are blowing them out of the water. Like, just when, like, blacks and Jews were getting all sorts of negative attention, Indians come onto the scene, hold my, I guess not beer, hold my jar of cow urine. Okay. The music. Supposedly that is just what he's listening to. I don't know what you'd expect. I mean, you know, I guess I didn't expect Kesha or Run DMC or Metallica, but it's so fucking on the nose. So here, we got the front view, and we got what's going on in the cab, and you're going to want to see this. I can't explain this behavior. Part of me wants to wonder if he nodded off. But again, just a straightaway, no traffic. Now he suddenly looks like a fucking Klingon. Knocked his turban right off. What? Why did he do that? What the hell? Did he nod off? I don't even understand how you did that. Does you mean he doesn't like Barbra Streisand? A little Bette Midler, maybe. Some say love, it is a river. As he goes right off the fucking overpass. Just goes right to ding 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 ding. You couldn't make this shit up. What is it Mark Twain said? Fiction has to be credible. Oh. Ding 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 ding. I go watch it again. Oh. Okay, hang on. Ding 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 ding. Determined him. Oh. The highways, I guess, are a nightmare now. Every day I see one of these stories. Like, you can laugh at this one more because at least, no one was killed. Even his stupid ass apparently wasn't hurt there. Just, God knows how much property damage was there. And, he's wedged himself. Whatever that road that was going under the highway there, he's wedged himself so good there. I'm sure that road was impassable for like a day. Somebody who's trying to get to work, they got to deal with, oh, I'm sorry, boss, I'm going to be late. Fucking Haji decided to jam his truck across the road. Imagine coming to that. Like, you're just driving down the road, and you're like, what the hell? How did he even do this? Oh. What a nightmare, man. It just never stops with these people. Oh, let me see if I can find the. You know what? Let's see if on YouTube. It might even be. I don't know. YouTube might be striking them, but I wonder if there's even like compilations of these fucking things. Indian truckers. Let's see if we can. I wanted to find like maybe some compilations, but Okay, I don't know if this one is I don't know if this guy's an Indian or not, but I seen this one before and I do want to play it. Probably is an Indian. Look at that. So he's wedged in there good. Now, shit happens, you know what I mean? But you'd think you'd be able to tell, oh man, I'm stuck on something. I got to take a look at what's going on, back up, you know what I mean? Not this guy. This guy goes all Leroy Jenkins. Let's fucking push through it. Oh, he's backing up, and you think, okay, well, clearly he realizes he can't go like that. So he's backing up. No, he's backing up to really have at it. It's still going! It's just going! I wonder how far he got. Oh, okay, that had to be a fucking Indian. You know what? I'm doing this the stupid way. Here I am trying to search YouTube as if I still live in a world where YouTube is going to not be shit. Or, you know, there probably are sorts of the videos I want on YouTube, but they're not going to let me find them. No. For this, we want to go to Rumble. And even Rumble sucks for this. Videos, come on. Okay, we'll watch Red Ice. Well, see, I was hoping we'd get some compilation videos, but we'll watch the cute fucking cringe blonde say stuff. Well, she kind of was. Come on. Let's get zoom back out a little bit. She's showing her age, but I remember this chick. She used to be pretty hot. What is this, Lana something? Am I thinking of the right chick? I don't know. These right-wing e-girls have blur together. What's this channel called again? Red Ice, just so we're giving credit where it's due. Oh, I forgot.
Why has no one told you that memory loss can be reversed without expensive medications? I'm 66 years old, but my memory feels it. Why has no one told you that memory loss can be reversed without expensive medications? I'm 66 years old, but my memory
Truckers in Canada and America are becoming more and more vocal about what is happening in their industry. Foreigners and illegals are destroying it, from illegal activity to dangerous driving, working under the table, and not respecting the ways of white culture. Yeah, check this out. The disrespected trucker.
White culture. Oh, what the hell? Why do you do this, Rumble? I just paused it. I don't want whatever this disturbing shit going on over here is, okay?
Posted. This is the BS we're dealing with in the trucking industry. What are we showing here? An H-1B washing his stinky feet in the sink when we know that truck stops offer free showers if you buy
Spit it out, bitch.
gas. Otherwise, it's like $1 to take a shower. Now, I don't care if this guy is Muslim and he has to wash his feet before he prays. This is not our culture, okay? I don't want to see it, and neither do even truckers, okay?
All right, look. Let's not act like, no, Rumble, I don't want, why are we pouring, what is this? This is disturbing. What are you trying to tell me here, Rumble? I know that's not just my dirty mind. That looks disturbing. Okay, so I don't... Truckers have always been fucking pigs. Okay? Like, can we calm down with this, alright? It's a rough lifestyle, alright? It's kind of, you should do it for, if you wanted that job, you should do it for a few years when you're young. Save up money, get the fuck out of it. Okay? The guys that are in their 40s still trucking, they're pigs, alright? They always have been. So it ain't like this shit was not unheard of. No, I just want them to not run people over and go careening off cliffs and into crowds of people and shit like that. That's all I ask, all right?
They have standards too.
Fucking Wignat's got to have me just like slightly defending these people. Enough, Rumble. No, I don't want to learn more about Chuck Norris's banana penis.
Right? Now, if you scroll through this thread, it gave me some other new insights into what is going on. Henrik, you're going to like this. A trucker told me that some foreigns have cut holes into their seats or the floorboard to be able to take a dump while they're driving.
Oh, okay, truckers weren't that bad. Truckers had piss bottles back in the day, but not that. No, Rumble, you suck, Rumble. God, you got to put an ad in the pause. In me pausing the video, you have to make it an ad. It's bad enough you got to shove scam ads and everything. There'll probably be an ad if I watch more than another minute of this, now I think about it.
Now, lots of truckers confirm this. They've seen this, guys that work on trucks, because there's so many Pajeets in the trucking industry now. But this reminds me of, I've been on Indian trains, and this is what they have. They have a hole that you just crap through or pee in.
Hey, it saves the
And it just goes
corporations
right on the
hiring
tracks.
them money.
Yeah.
We don't even have to stop to take toilet breaks.
Oh, my God.
Oh, jeez. Chat says I wandered into the strangest side of Rumble. All of Rumble is this. What are you talking about? This is just what Rumble is. Chat says, of course you will not find compilation videos of bad Indian drivers on YouTube because the ghost of Susan will not allow such a... See, no, it exists on YouTube. I guarantee you it's on there. You just can't find it with the search functions. Yes, Red Pill Renegades comments repeat a bunch of times, Jolly Rancher. We all know. I don't know why that happens. You know, it's a small chat. We'll just allow it. You know, pretty sure he's super chatted before. It's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. It does happen. I think it's just some technical issue on his end. Whatever. It's cool. You should probably fix that, Red Pill Renegade. But whatever. It's fine. What the hell were we saying? No, the videos exist. Here's one of the big ways that they've nerfed the internet and they've silenced the fucking internet is that they have neutered search functions. You ever notice when you search shit on YouTube? I notice this a lot. Like, say I want to find Simpsons games, right? Like, let's say I'm looking for a retrospective on old Simpsons video games, you know? Which, by the way, there's a channel who does that. I want to shout out. But anyways, I'm looking them up right now. Let's say I want to find that, right? You go on YouTube, you search it, and you get like maybe 10 searches that are that, right? But then you get these stupid, like, tangentially related things where it'll show me, like, clips from The Simpsons, or it'll show me, like, games, like Simpsons video games. Well, here's 6 listings of Simpsons video games. Now, would you like something on fucking SpongeBob video games? No, I said fucking Simpsons. Like, why don't you just search for all the videos that have these words in the fucking title? The moment we started to put all these complicated algorithms in these search functions, even before they purposely nerfed them, it became just a nightmare. By the way, the channel I wanted to shout out, Honestom 23, HONESTOM 23. He has the best fucking history of Simpsons video game shit. He has a big 5-hour compilation you can watch on his channel right now. That's all the Simpsons games from in 91 and 92. Even different versions. Like, it's Bart versus the Space Mutants. He's going over all, like, 37 butt fucking ports of that game. Like, think about it. From 91 to 92, and it's 5 hours. Now, they did put out a lot of Simpsons games then, but still. His video on Virtual Bart alone is 2 fucking hours. I love that long form horse shit like that. God, I love that, man. He did a video recently. He did one recently on the Simpsons Cartoon Studio for the PC, because he's just going over every Simpsons game. Even if it stretches the definition of the word game. Red Pill Renegade says it's definitely technical issues on my side with the repeated comments. I have no clue what's causing it, though. It's no big deal, dude. Don't worry about it. The one thing I'll say is, like, maybe I've had this happen to me on. Sometimes, like, you send the comment, but then what you type just stays in the field ready to send again. Toronto Maple Leafs in the chat says, I am an Indian who immigrated to Canada. We took over your countries without a shot thanks to the white women. Well, I think it means because white women vote terribly. It ain't because white women find them desirable. There's no Indian equivalent of black, even in porn. Even the porno thoughts can't fucking pretend on that one. Fucking jeet it. I don't know what it's. Curried. I don't know what you'd even call it, but. Chat says it's best to use Google to search YouTube, even though it's the same company. Yeah, that's fucking weird. But that's annoying. It's like, I want to find, like, I don't know, whatever it is. It's just, you know, let me find a history of Ninja Turtle comics, and it'll bring up, like, 2 things on Ninja Turtle comics, a couple of clips from the cartoons, and then just random comic book bullshit, or just left field, like, here's an episode of Street Sharks. It's like, no. Like, it's not what I wanted. Why don't you just search for... How about you just search for these... There should at least be a function where I can be like, can you just search for these words in the title? Chances, I don't think anyone's ever been cucked by a Jeet. I mean, I doubt it. You ever notice, like, Forney's fighting with them all the time on Twitter? But when they're going off, They always say, like, your daughter does OnlyFans or your daughter gets BBC or something like that. Even when in their fantasies, they're not the one fucking the white man's daughter. They're not even the cuck watching. They're not even involved. Imagine having a fantasy that you're just not even involved. You're not even a character in that fantasy. Jolly Rancher Ninja Turtle says, I have had Bollywood shit recommended to me while browsing for femdom. Well, I mean, I don't think you should be on YouTube for looking for femdom, but I would suggest some other sites for the good femdom shit. But, yeah, I think that's a major way that they nerf the fucking internet, is they really suck the life out of the search engines. Oh, man. We got to get rid of fucking... We got to get the third worlders out of here, man. Chat says Apu was really holding the good optics of that race on his drawn shoulders. Who was the guy? Wasn't it it was the Indian dude from Harold and Kumar, the guy from Van Wilder that made that video about, like, why Apu was bad, made that documentary. Wasn't it him? But it's like, you cursed your whole people. By the way, if you're watching Alien Earth, one of the plots, which you should, by the way, it rules. It's great. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. It's on Hulu. One of the plots in there is that there's a bunch of, like, synthetics who have had all of them had the minds, the consciousness of, like, these sick, dying kids implanted in them before the kids died. And the one that's, like, ready to betray everybody is the fucking Jeet. He's the moron that's ready to fucking betray them all. God, that eyeball monster is so scary in that fucking thing. That thing is disturbing as fuck. We don't even know that much about it yet. And it's like, it's almost scarier than the fucking xenomorphs. It's like a little fucking eyeball with, like, octopus tentacles on the bottom of it. But the eyeball, it can have one pupil or it can separate into a bunch of pupils all around it. And it fucking, it jumps on your face and rips your fucking eyeball out. And then it puts itself in there and wraps its fucking tentacles around your brain and takes you over. It's just... I am digging Alien Earth, though. It is fun. It's good so far. Probably the best thing on screen out of that franchise since Aliens, in my opinion. It's already better than Alien 3. Maybe it'll shit the bed later. You know, I'm like, what? We're 3 or 4 episodes in? Chet says it was another guy, but Kumar was involved in that documentary. Well, once the Indian people got rid of Apu, it became like this curse from God. Apparently God was a big Simpsons fan and he didn't care for that. That might explain why it's still on the fucking air. Why it won't go away. But he didn't care for them meddling with that show. And he has cursed them. Or maybe God's is really on Israel's side. Because right when Israel had the whole world sick of its bullshit, along come the Indians to be like, no. Don't worry. We're going to be way worse. I don't even know if I could show it on YouTube. There's a video of, like, some Indian dude in, like, a Starbucks. And he's just sitting there. And he's like his pants are, like, kind of hanging half off his ass like a plumber's crack. But there's just shit pouring out of his pants onto the floor. And it's like you could easily train a dog better than this. How did they get to that way? What are you doing? Oh my gosh. Ding, bam, right off the fucking head. Chet says there are no Indian superheroes either. Damn, the Indians are that insufferable. There are no heroes to represent. I mean, I'm sure there are, but not anyone cares about. That one annoying Indian dude they put in everything was in the Eternals. Does that count? Yeah, but I'm sure Marvel and DC have some Indian characters, just nobody cares. Ding 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 ding. Oh. Oh man, shit. I don't know. Gotta get the fucking third worlders out of here. Like, everything's so much shittier. Like, so I'm working a pretty late schedule right now. I'm working generally 5 to 3. These are generally 10-hour days when I do work. So I'm heading home, and the one day I worked, it was 6 to 4. If I work Wednesdays, it would be 6 to 4, but I shouldn't work them very often. So I'm heading home 3:30, even 4:30, and you know, one of the things I noticed is like, there's no fucking gas stations open. I mean, there's a few, like the Sheets, the really big ones, you know what I mean? But like, most of the Turkey Hills are fucking closed. All the little fucking mom and pop shop. And like, there's no 24-hour Walmart anymore. Like, if you're my age, you saw a peak in this country. You saw a peak across the board in this country. Think about it, just across the board. You know, you saw things getting better, getting more modern, more prosperous, more free. And then it was gone. Then it just nosedived. In the 21st century, it's just been down fucking hill. Think about it. You could say all sorts of things on television 30 fucking years ago that you can't say now. Now, let's imagine, okay, let's imagine it's 1995. And I asked you, as someone living in 1995, what are some things that used to be on TV in 1965 that wouldn't fly now? And you'd say, well, maybe there would be some certain, like, racial or sexist attitudes that generally people wouldn't approve of now. Maybe. But for the most part, you would admit that entertainment in the 60s was much more restricted than in the 90s. Maybe a few particular cases where you could point to it not being. But generally, you would say, if you were in 1995, you would say, wow, the stuff we have in 1995 is so much more cool than the shit we had in 1965. Oh my God. You can do so much more fucking shit on TV. There's titties in movies. You know, it's like you would know that. Now, is that true here in 2025? No. Virtually everything that was on TV in 1995 would not fly right now. on TV. You know what I mean? Think of what pussies most of the kids are. Even the beast ones cry if there's a love scene in a movie. They call you porn-brained if you want to see a pretty girl in your fucking video game or your comic book. And you just think, you're like... And then again, think in 1995, right? You know, think... You know, don't even have to go back that far. Go back 20 years. Go back 20 years. I'm a night shift guy. 20 years. I get off at 3. I could go to Walmart and do my grocery shopping before I go home. I can't do that anymore. Walmart, in almost everywhere in the country, closes at fucking 10. It's the same time Target closes. Why would I go to Walmart if Target's open? Everything's gotten worse. Everything's way more fucking expensive. Oh, it's inflation. Okay, but why haven't the wages kept up with inflation? Why have my wages been inflating? Electronics are generally cheaper. But even there, like, not a game system. Maybe like a TV is cheaper. You get a really nice TV. Nothing to watch on it now. Not even allowed to own a movie anymore. They won't sell you a DVD. Chad says, I wouldn't go that far because there were stations that aired old Looney Tunes characters with blackface in the 90s without a single complaint from anybody. Yeah, but like, you know, we all kind of knew, like, we don't do that anymore. I mean, I'm fine with blackface, by the way. But we all were kind of, like, the Tiny Toons weren't going to do blackface. You know what I mean? Like, but we also weren't going to hide, like, we weren't going to hide it. You know what I mean? I mean, I guess Jimmy Kimmel's blackface. Fucking painted his whole body that. He doesn't want to talk about that. Point is, though, just everything was freer, more prosperous. We just gave less of a shit. People were just less uptight, less hang-ups. There was less moralizing faggotry on the left and the right. And then, like, again, just stuff's just not open. You know what I mean? Like, it... And part of that is where we were more of a high-trust society. You know, it was safer to have your fucking gas station open at 3 o'clock in the morning. You know? There weren't homeless every fucking where. There weren't Indians everywhere running over people. Was it fentanyl every fucking where? Like, we've gotten so much worse across the board. And even now, it's like I want to be hopeful because there is a shift. You can feel it. But it's like, is it too little too late? You know? And even with the shift, it's like, I'm not on board with it. Like, yeah, I want to get foreigners out of my country, but I don't want to... We're going to ban porn and flag burning because it's not free speech. Because I don't like it. Matt Walsh had a big rant about how you don't have a right to watch porn or a right to burn a flag. That's ridiculous. And I'm just like, wow, big shock. The Catholic doesn't understand that maybe free speech includes things he doesn't approve of. In all fairness, a lot of Protestants don't. But no Catholics seem to. It is a uniquely Protestant idea. So, like, I want to be hopeful, and in some ways I am. But it's like... You know, I can't get the Epstein list, but I can get a law on flag burning. Thanks, Trump. Very cool. Oh, and Oh, and just announced 600,000 Chinese students in our university. Cool. At least they won't burn an American flag. They won't have to. I don't know, man. It's a weird thing because it's not a big deal. It's certainly not anything I want to do. But the flag burning thing did fucking bum me out. Because, and then again, you know, give them an inch to take a mile. All those same people are like, hey, yeah, let's ban porn next. The last bits of free speech we have, and they'll shred it. Just because they don't want you to see a fucking woman show her your fucking pussy or an ass and her tits. Right when you're spent 15 fucking years being brutally fucking silenced online. Didn't teach them to value free speech. Not in the least. I don't know, man. Maybe we're fucked. I mean, I'd rather not think that, because like the black pill's gay. It really is gay, and there's like a gay comfort in it, in just laying down and dying, or being like doomer pilled, or being like society's gonna collapse, and then my whatever cringe fringe fucking politics will rise from the ashes or something. It's like, no, if you're a loser now, you'll be a loser then. Okay, it's like that fantasy, like in the 2000s, we all fantasized about the zombie apocalypse, because it's like, oh, I'm working at Wendy's, but when the zombies come, I'll be fucking Bruce Campbell with my boomstick. And no, you won't. You get your fat ass fucking eaten, probably. or you'll wish you had, because you're eating cold beans out of a can and you don't have running water anymore. Like, but it's natural. We've all thought that, okay? We've all thought those thoughts before. If things were different, then I would rise to the... No, you wouldn't. I'll survive the apocalypse. No, you'll probably die in whatever causes the apocalypse. And then you'll die a diarrhea-related... If you don't, you'll die a diarrhea-related death like a couple years later, so... I don't know, chat. Make your peace with God and then... cling to what's important, man. Your family, your friends. Your own mind. Like, they can't make you believe a lie. Like, things were more bleak a few years ago. Don't get me wrong. In the Obama years, like, there was a bleakness to it. Hell, if you were really switched on and aware, you sensed a bleakness during the W years. If you only noticed it during the Obama years, you're a bit of a fool. If you're like, wow, it took a gay Muslim being in charge, whose wife is probably a dude, for me to notice maybe things were bad. Okay, you know, like, I just saw an interview with the fucking guy from Stained on of all fucking people, who apparently does country music now on Tucker, and he's like, yeah, when Obama was in office, that's when I really noticed things. I'm like, cool, man. You were cool with Bush? You were super cool with Bush. The Iraq War was cool. The Patriot Act was cool. Him doing a worst impression of a retarded cowboy every time he talked, that was all cool. Dick Cheney was cool. All right. So yeah, if you were switched on, you noticed it then. Hell, if you're old enough, you should have noticed it during Clinton or fucking... Yeah, if you're really old enough, I guess you would have noticed it during fucking Carter. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's not as bad. Like, Trump's mostly good. But is it too little too late? And then it's like, what's the one thing conservatives do? The one time conservatives are able to actually get shit done, it's often when they're wrong about shit. Or when it doesn't matter. Like flag burning or abortion. We got to make sure there's no more abortion because we really need a whole bunch more Kamala Anthonys in the fucking world to stab you if you sit in his seat in the bleachers at a football game. We need more of them born. We need 20 million more of them. That'll fix shit. Like, it's retarded. We need to ban porn. That's the problem. The problem is you're able to look at fucking vaginas online. That's just, you can't be doing that. Who's messaging me? Every time I'm live. Well, you know, I said I'd only be about 20 minutes, and I went longer than an hour. I don't know. I didn't mean to, but it just felt like rambling. Jolly Rancher Ninja Turtle, we will get your playlist when we do a proper show next. This was a spur of the moment thing. I didn't think I'd go for long. I only played one song, so that's why we didn't do your playlist. We didn't do a playlist, period. We just did a single song to give people a chance to come in here, into the chat. Folks, if you enjoy the content I put out, and I don't know why you would, because it's low effort fucking dog shit, but if you do, you should go to streamlabs.com/thebeckoff and send a super chat of any amount. Send it even when I'm not live. I'll see it when I am live. Go ahead and read it. PayPal.me/thebeckoff. So you can send all sorts of money there, and that would be cool. And you can go to my Amazon wish list. I'll put a link to it down below, and you could buy me some dumb shit that I like, because that would be cool too. And that's about it for tonight, folks. I want to thank everybody for watching. Beckloff